Did I fix? Am I live? I look like I'm live. So, then we open Discord. Let's hope there are no any crashes. Let me see. My internet is back, I think. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Either Streamlab crashed or my internet or both. I think my internet decided to have a hissy fit. I think. Who knows? So yeah. We'll need to edit this stream later, but that's a-okay. Let me see. Let me see. Anyways, I need to do what? I think so, Jess. I'm not sure. My internet or my internet unit, I think, decided to malfunction. I think I need to call it in tomorrow and see if I can get someone to fix it. So yeah, I think that is issue. There's a little unit, my internet unit we have here in Iceland, and I think it's starting to malfunction. I desperately think I need to call in some guys to fix it tomorrow, because this is weird. It's the second time this has happened with this setup. My little sister accidentally tripped or kind of pushed a table into this little electronic unit thing, and it's been kind of weird since. I thought it was a-okay, but obviously not. So I kind of think I need to fix it. This won't do. This won't do. I'm moving all the families back. I made it back. Cool. I like the interaction. Well, that was just enough time for me to make and get a cup of coffee. Oof. I've actually been allowing myself to have a cider beer in the evening to get me sleepy. I was actually thinking I should just call it quits, give up, have a cider beer, and go to bed early. I'm like, so no, we're gonna make progress. Damn it, we're gonna make freaking progress tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. So that is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that was an adventure indeed. Like, really, dudes? Really? So yeah, that was an adventure indeed. Let me see. I think I'm just gonna start a sprint. We did actually start a writing sprint on Discord, so I might as well just start it now, and I think it will be over at the same time as the stream over here is done. So I'm just gonna start the next sprint. So we would probably finish at the same time as the sprint on Discord ends. So yeah. I purposely done that. I really consider it, but since I haven't gotten any work done over the last week, I kind of need. But am I looking at Stardew Valley and kind of want to ditch everything and just go play that? Yes, but the writer brain is like, you have been neglecting, you need to do some work. At least I'm gonna spend the evening taking as many Icelandic notes as I can for the bonus content, and I think I'll just translate it later if I have a rough sketch on a rough copy of what I want to have in the bonus content. I might actually do that. So yeah, let's move the party to the little cuteness that is the timer. See you guys in 25 without any more mishaps. And we are back. So, what did I do? Anyways, how did you do? So, the sprint seems to have gone okay smoothly. How did you do? I'm working on the creation of my world info, basically. And I'm gonna introduce one of the bonus content for the hardback will be why and what is this world. Even though we don't go in detail into the world, there's a lot of fun information I want to create and write. And I'm trying to word it. It would also be a nice thing for me to have. And if I do this to all the books, I could make that kind of, then I could collect all those random information about the world into a separate book. Besides, never hurts to have detailed information on how your world works, or fun information, or random fun information. You never know. Might inspire me to try to write something more or something different about this world. Anyways, let me see. So, Melissa came back. Hey, Sin. Hope I'm not that late. No, we had technical difficulties, so you came at the perfect timing. We crashed. My internet crashed, or the little technology thingy kind of malfunctioned, so I had to hit it and push it and be a little mean, and then it decided to work. I really originally thought it was Streamlabs, but this time around, Streamlab was innocent. So, Melissa's back. Hello. Got my soup in slow cooker's dish in the dishwasher, and now having a snack. I want a snack. I want a snack. Then we have just 266 hit the end of the scene. Only one more scene, then part 1 is done. Ooh, bullseye. Sin finished, finally picked up a revision after over a year. I feel that so. I feel that. I have so many manuscripts. I just need to pick up and keep on working on it. I'm like, and instead, this process of finishing this book has become the forever project. Hopefully we'll finish it this year and get it over with. So yeah. Anyways. So, boom. Yes. Anyways. So, kur. Sorry. Sometimes I wish I had had another camera to show you guys, because the funniest thing just happened. So I'm here. You heard the loud stampede sound. That was one of my bigger fur babies, and she kind of, with a loud noise, jumped onto the table and kind of ran towards me like she was gonna try to bulldoze me like a truck. So I had to put my hands up so she wouldn't run over the keyboard and just destroy everything. But yeah, it would have been much more entertaining if I had a camera pointing at that bulldozer or cat. But no. Well, let me see. Alexis, my wallpaper paper is back. It's my favorite Lady Norp fan art. Since it's a struggle, really. It's the second round through, but I get tired of reading it if I still know every detail. So wait, and then a new idea pops up. And so on. Yeah, but it works, because if you allow yourself to kind of forget everything, you can help improve it. And it's an annoying thing because then it means you're going to be working on this book maybe longer than you hoped for, but by giving it that rest and giving it that time, you enjoy it more. That is kind of what I did with this one. Maybe not a year, but at least a few months. I really needed that. So yeah, but it is still very annoying if you're reading the same thing again and again and again and again. That's why I'm so hoping that all the feedback is in the part it's acceptable. So like acceptable, that it's decent, that it's ready. But of course then probably everybody would be like, nope, do another round. I'm like, no. But I'm definitely gonna get that comment. So anyways, we are gonna move on to the next brand. Alexis, you're gonna go to bed, so good night, Alexis. See you later. I'll be on Wednesday. You see, I pre-scheduled for the next 2 weeks, so you are safe with my evenings. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next sprint. We have time for 2 more sprints before I have to call it quits for the night. I want to try to finish as much of this world info as I can. I'm trying to make it as interesting as, basically, I'm just trying to write it. I'm basically writing just interesting information nuggets. So let's get this party started. 2 more sprints to go, and before I call it quits, so use your time wisely. Good. See you guys in 25. I almost said good night, but see you guys in 25. Did the timer just end and I not realize? I think so. Yeah. So, how did everybody do? I was very deeply immersed in my project. I just completely forgot to watch the time. My brain was fully in. I actually didn't have. I just saw the screen go blank and was like, wait, did I not notice the timer? So yeah, no, the screen was suddenly empty, the timer was done, and it was like, I did not hear it. I swear I did not hear it. But I heard it at the time, so I'm not quite sure what happened. Anyways, we were well focused, I think. But looking at the time, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I did not notice the timer go off. We're just in the zone. We're just in the zone. But how did you guys do? How did you guys do? And Sin, I understand you completely. I don't know what it is, but planning, setting things up, making things pretty, making things organized, everything in its place. It is just so freaking fun. Time runs away from you. I think that's probably the main thing that I like about Scrivener is just setting everything up. I do not like working on Scrivener, but I like adding information into Scrivener. But yeah, so yeah. Let me see. Rachel, I'm curious about Scrivener and Plotter. I've never tried them, and people talk about them a lot. For many reasons, I like Scrivener. I like Scrivener for many reasons. I choose Word. For some reason, a simple Word file seems to be perfect for me. I like the simplicity of having everything in a Word file. And everything organized by different types of headers. Like extra, and I will categorize everything by header. Different stages of header for each site. And in my brain, that is super easy and just super easy. But when I'm using Scrivener, also to answer Sin's question, if you don't like working, why don't you like working? Just curious. It's mainly just all the extra steps, and I think as much as I love setting it up, the stuff is all over the place in my head. While on Word, it is kind of all in view. I can just read the categories on the view and Word and just find what I need to right away. But Scrivener is definitely more pretty. It's much more pretty. You can organize it in a more beautiful manner. I think if I was to set up like an information world building situation, I would probably take it one step further. Instead of using Scrivener, I would probably set my whole world up in, what was the world name again? Anvil. I would probably use World Anvil to build up my information if I was going to be using a stuff like that. So yeah, just going all over the place. As much as I find Scrivener very fascinating, it didn't suit my brain. Did not suit my brain. But I'm always seeing cool videos on YouTube on all the cool features you can get from Scrivener, and I'm always so intrigued by it. But there's always the aspect of, does it work for me? But I'm always considering if I should try to set up my big story, my tempo series up in that, if it will make writing those 10 books easier using Scrivener by having everything organized in such a way. But I don't know. I'm trying to make up my mind. I feel as I should give Scrivener another chance and then use all the stops and make it do it for real since I have all this information. But yeah, my brain is like, I'm almost to the point that I would almost prefer using World Anvil, set up a private server for all my content, all my book stuff, and just stay in there or something. But yeah. But yeah. But that's the cool thing. I think everybody should try Scrivener. Just if you, especially if you are a plotter, Scrivener is definitely something I do recommend. But yeah, I kind of need to give it another chance, I think, and show myself a little patience to learn. That's the main thing for me. When I'm eager to write something, I tend to get a little impatient. So simple, super simple, seems to be the easiest method. But Scrivener would be a cool thing to try to master. Also, I just had, in the beginnings, I tried Scrivener many years ago, and I just was unlucky in how I was working with it. I had got a corrupt file and all the thing, but it could same happen in Word. So maybe I should try Scrivener again. Also, yeah, subscription to Word is cheaper, so in Scrivener at the moment. Also that, but I should definitely try Scrivener again. If I decide to do Scrivener again, I will share with you guys. But let me see, updates. Jess, you have 231, almost done with this part one. Lovely, well done, well done. Let me see, we have time for one final sprint. We'll go a little over our time, but that's a-okay tonight. I don't care. I don't care. I'm still trying to find the best way to describe the beginning of the world. So yeah. And also trying to find all of my information on how I plan to describe how this world begun. And how much I should tell people. There's also the thing. How much do I want people to know? Anyways. Let's start the final sprint, shall we? One final sprint. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get this party started and see you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? How did you do? Let me see. So that was the final sprint of the night. I am going into more detail than I thought. This might actually end up being its own separate thing one day, because I think I'm gonna end up adding much more details to the backstory of the world than actually will show up in these books. So I might need to do more books for this world. Yeah. For some reason, I want the backstory on how this world was created in the books. So yeah. So I'm quite pleased. My brain is working overdrive. I have the time and the why, and I'm trying to reframe how to explain how my world works. So my brain is going back and forth, all the things. So, but it's fun. It's fun to think about why and the how. So it makes sense. Without overcomplicating it, since this is meant to be middle grade, no matter what anyone says. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah, Melissa. Doing the last bit of meal prep, these sprints have helped me stay on task. Lovely. And then we had just 82. Part 1 is done. Congratulations. Well done. Sin, I received just 2 chapters. I revised just short of 2 chapters. Well done. Jazz also updated Nano. Well done. Yeah, you guys, this will be the first time since I started YouTube where I will not be doing Camp Nano officially. I'll be working on writer stuff. I just won't be updating the website. It's very weird. It's very weird. I decided not to do it since all the stuff I need to be doing is either sketching, illustrating, or working on bonus content info for the back of the book. So yeah, like deeper explanation on how things are. And I just didn't see a point on updating Nano, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what I do, and if I finish my task before the end of July, I'll be super happy. I think that's the best hassle-free thing for me to do. But let me see. Oh yeah, also I checked out Notion. And I'm gonna save it and check it out later to see if it suits my brain. I love things to help me organize even better. So if it makes my life easier, I'm happy. Let me see, Sin. Oh yeah, you saw the same thing as me, Sin. Also, I saw Notion pop up. Notion is such a great organizing tool, but do take it in account that is not end-to-end encrypted, meaning it could be prone to data leak. So be careful about what you put in there. Nice to know. Thanks for the tip. Rachel, this chapter almost finished. So happy. Well done. Yeah, I'm... So yeah, I like things simple. I will be using Word at the time being because that kind of suits my purpose perfectly. But sometimes I am really considering Scrivener. I think for World Anvil, World Anvil piques my curiosity. I really want to try World Anvil because they're trying to be the best writing assistant software out there for any creative writer, D&D master, or all the creative stuff. So I'm very curious about those, but they're still in their early stages in my book. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna waste energy on it. Not yet anyway. But these websites actually give me a bunch of ideas where I want my writing journey to take me, where I want my writing to end up in. So it has sparked a lot of ideas, but I can't act on those ideas until I actually finish a book. That's the thing. To create something major, you kinda need to finish writing your goddamn story. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. Stop getting in my way and just do the stuff. I also just know I was talking to my friend over the weekend. If I do start a little chatty thing, and we were talking about the fact that I tend to either try to self-sabotage, or I start to crash and burn each time I'm close to success. And I don't know why it is. It's just, so this is me. I'm gonna try to do all distractions. I'm gonna try to keep them to a minimum so I can focus on finishing. Which means I kind of need to finish that beta reader thing. That beta reading video. So yeah, sooner or later. Anyways, my darlings, this has been a lovely evening, even though we had a little technical difficulties at one point. So I'm gonna call it quits for the night. I need to get lunch ready for the morning, for work tomorrow. I need to get to bed because I have to wake up early tomorrow to get some work done. There's a long day ahead of me tomorrow. And we need sleep. So my wonderful peeps, have a wonderful evening. You have been amazing, like usual. You're always amazing. Yes, you freaking are. I might actually shoot some questions at you guys on the YouTube community tab. You'll probably see it, or video. I haven't decided yet. But I have some questions I'm gonna ask you guys and hope you answer. So if I actually manage to get to it, that is. So have a wonderful evening. Good night, my lovelies. Remember, you are awesome. You are doing amazing. Keep on working at it. And sooner or later, we will reach that finish line and reach our goals. We just have to believe and keep striving, because we will get there. So, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. See you later. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, yeah. And happy 4th of July to you, American friends. Happy 4th of July. I almost forgot.